Good morning, Facebook. This
Hello.
is Thursday, and it is just a minute. Let me get everything lined up in a row.
Okay.
Uh, just a minute. The Just Do It show with Linda and Stephen. Get that up on the screen. And hello, Linda.
Good day, Stephen. How are you doing
That's
today?
that's good because we're in 24 different time zones, so it can
Yes.
be day or night wherever around the planet. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had a good show early with Cheryl, who had just been mentioning it with regard to the. Well, shall we start off with uh, Talker Tuesday?
Taco Tuesday. I should get a little theme song that's like people crunching tacos or something. That'd be fun. But yeah, Taco Tuesday, it's a brand new talk show. And right now I'm in the process of interviewing people to be co-host on the show. It's a lot of fun. I had this idea that I wanted to be, have my own show like Ellen DeGeneres and like Oprah Winfrey. And I actually had the idea a long time ago, but then the idea of Taco Tuesday, where that name, came to me a little over a year ago, and I bought the domain. It sat there, not doing anything, just collecting dust at GoDaddy. And then I met Steven, through Be Live TV, and he interviewed me on his show, and then we started talking, and then we started this show, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe he'll produce my show, right? So I asked him, and he said yes, and I was like, yay! This is so awesome. We can move forward on one of my dreams. And here's the thing, we talk about this is the Just Do It show. So, Stephen, we all have dreams and passions and ideas and thoughts, but how many do we actually act on? Now, sometimes we can't act on them all. Actually, we can never act on them all, I don't think, because we have ideas every day. But this Taco Tuesday idea, putting it out there and then having you on board meant I actually had something I could move forward on. And so right now we're in the process of auditioning, people, and November was the first round of auditions. The second round starts December 4th. So December 4 and December 11 will be the second round. So December 4, here's who we have. We have Anita, John, Clara, and Lynda, and they're all moving into round 2. So I'd love for you guys to watch the show, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UK time. At the first hour, so 12 o'clock hour, will be Anita and John. And then you'll have a chance to vote for which of those two do you think is the best person to move into the next round that would be a great co-host with me on the show. And then at 12:30 Pacific time, we have Clara and Lynda, the same thing. You'll vote between the two of those, who you think is the best one to move into the next round to co-host with me on the show, Taco Tuesday. We officially start the show launch is January 8th, and it's the same time, 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. UK time. And it's going to be a lot of fun. The most common question people ask me is, well, what are the topics going to be? Well, here's the thing. I don't know the topics until we have the co-hosts, because Stephen, me, and the two co-hosts will all decide on the topics that we're going to discuss. So you guys got to stay tuned so you can find out what topics we're going to have. Stephen, it's so much fun, isn't it? I'm loving it.
It is, and we've got a good group of people. It's been difficult to decide who's going to win, and I think we're both
Yes.
glad that people who've watched the show have actually voted, because that's made the whole thing work. And it's just exciting because we still don't know. We know 7 of the finalists, semi-finalists are,
Yes.
but there's one
Yes.
to be decided. The voting's going on at the moment, and the show is on the Living Live page. So if you want to go and watch the show, the replay of Tuesday's show, please do. And we're live
Yeah.
again Tuesday at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, correct?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, you go to Living Live Show on Facebook, Living Live Show, and just go and like the page over there so you're notified, when we're going live. And, we have everything's pre-scheduled, so the links will go out for that as well. Come and join us. It's a lot of fun. Ask questions. If you have questions for me or for the people who are auditioning, go ahead and ask those questions. So the month of November was all about getting to know the co-host to decide, who you who you like the most. Really, it's like, who do you really want to see on the screen? And then this month, though, what we're going to do, Stephen, is it's going to be the actual talk show style. So we'll actually be holding the talk show where you can see what we're going to be like interacting with each other. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be my first time doing a talk show. So you guys can vote me off the island too. Just kidding, you can't. It's my show. So, so I'm definitely in the show. It's my show. But yeah, looking for those two co-hosts, and who you think resonates the most, who you think is the best fit, the personalities, and all of that. It's just going to be a lot of fun.
Totally. I think Facebook's lost us, misplaced us, or something. Something strange is happening.
Okay.
Because we're alone. It's good. All is good. We can promote this video afterwards. But there's something strange happening with audiences at the moment. And one of the ways that people can actually grow and keep an audience is through ManyChat messenger bots.
Yes.
And earlier this week,
why don't you tell us all about it? Your launch. Tell us all about it.
Right. Earlier this week, RJ Redden and I, just let me get this right.
I love that bot. That's so cute.
Right. That'll do. Yes, RJ and I have been doing a show on Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern for well over a year now. And we get on so well. I've learned so much about bots that we decided that we would create our own course on Udemy. So over the period of about 2 months, we got together and we did our own bits separately. And then we broadcast to Twitch to do joint bits where it's two people on camera talking about messenger bots. In the course itself, you have 3 different messenger bots. You have basically a show bot and a guest bot. And if you take the course, you'll find out what the third one is. But they're all designed to actually help you with your broadcasting. And the beauty of it is we show you how it's used. We show you why you should use that particular bot. We give you step-by-step instructions in creating the bot. We give you a template that you can copy so that you can get it up and running in 5 minutes, or you can do it yourself by copying the step-by-step instructions. So every bot has got those 5 parts in it. And also we tell you what life is like without bots and with bots and how they can improve your life and your broadcasting. And I just want to publicly give a shout out because it's always good. We set up a page today on Facebook, and it's called Bots for Broadcasters. And the link is there. And I'm going to attempt to post it through to Facebook. You never know what's going to happen when you're live. Post that through to Facebook.
See what happens.
The thing is, I want to give a shout out. Over the years, we met many people, and in our inner circles who've become friends. But I want to give a shout out, if he's watching the replay, I'll make sure that he does, to Ed Weinberg. And he and I have had many chats over the years, but he is the first person to actually take the course and to leave a review on our Facebook page. And it's only 2 days old.
Wow.
The review is very good. So I just want to say a public thank you to Ed for actually taking the time to do that and enjoy the course. And we hope many people do take the course. At the moment, it's on special offer at $9.99. And we enjoy doing it. We hope you enjoy taking it. And the show with RJ and myself is next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern.
Well, that what's cool about that, Stephen, is he did it in 2 days. So what does that tell the audience? That it's not going to be something that's going to take you 6 months, 3 months, or what have you. You can literally get it done in 2 days. Imagine that value where you just sit down and you go through the course really, really quick, and then you're able to add value to your business. You're able to learn how to grow your business. Bots are absolutely amazing. There have been people who have used them for bad, but don't be one of those people. Be one of those who uses it for good. And so it's really a great way to grow your audience and to keep engaging with the audience you currently have.
Totally true. There are good bots and bad bots, but the only bots that we've got in the course are good ones.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, where do we go from here? Have you broadcast live on Twitch yet?
I have not. Which, I'm planning on testing it out this weekend. Because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm sure it's pretty simple. There's a platform that we're using that can stream to Twitch, and it looks like it makes it very easy.
It's a lot easier. You just enter your email address, select your branding, and press the button. Creates the show. You go live when you want. There's no schedule or anything, so it's a lot easier than going live on Facebook. And you're live on Twitch, and you can just start now. It is an interest. It's different from Facebook, and it is a good place to be for 3 reasons. One,
okay.
One, the recording is high definition. Now, anything we download from Facebook is 640 by 380. It's not a good resolution. So if you put it up onto YouTube, it doesn't look as good as somebody who's shot it on their own desktop. Whereas if you go live on Twitch, it's high definition when you're live, high definition when you replay a recording, but you're downloading high definition too. And one button to click to actually send that video whizzing away over to YouTube without you doing anything. So the quality of the recording is the first one. The second one is that on Be Live, on Facebook, it's very difficult to actually earn money. Well, in fact, it's impossible. You're more likely to be paying for advertising than you are earning money from Facebook. So that's the wrong way around. On Twitch, if you fulfill 4 criteria, broadcast for 7 in the last 30 days, broadcast for 7 days, broadcast for 8 hours, average of 3 people watching the show, and 50 followers. If you meet those 4 criteria, which are relatively easy because we're switching from Facebook to Twitch, and we can take our audience with us, then you can qualify for affiliate status. Now, what affiliate status means is that you can have subscribers, and those subscribers pay you from $5 to $25 a month, depending on the quality of the premium content that you're providing. So you have effectively a subscribers only channel, and you can say, right, I'm going to go live once a week on this topic. You can help me choose a topic, and in return for that, you pay me the $5 a month, and you get 4 shows, which are exclusive to you. The other thing that can happen is that once you're affiliate and you are live, people can literally throw money at you.
Okay.
People can buy virtual currency, and David Burrows has been benefited from this, because while people are watching the show, even if they're not subscribed to you, if they actually enjoy what you're saying, they can send you money.
Oh, wow. So have people sent you money yet?
Not yet. I haven't qualified for affiliate yet.
Oh, okay.
I've the 4 criteria. I've got broadcasting for 7 times. I'm broadcast 20 times now. Broadcasting for 8 hours, I've got 10 hours. And average, I'll come back to the average in a minute, and I've got 44 followers. So I need 6 more followers to get to the 50.
Okay.
But broadcasting with an average of 3 people, I'm at 2.99.
What? So, 2.9. Oh, it's average. Average. Okay.
Yeah. So I need, I know how I can get it up to 3, but I need to get another 6 followers first, and then I can qualify for affiliate. But it is relatively straightforward and easy to do. And
so how do people follow you? So if they're watching and they're not yet following you on Twitch, how do they follow you?
Let's try this. I'll go over to safest way is to go over to Twitch whilst we're live, and go over to my channel and take the link. So if you want to follow me on Twitch,
hey, while you're at it, if you can find my link, you could post that there too. I could use. I think I have 3 followers. I have 3.
Okay, just a minute.
Follow us on Twitch, because I'm going to be doing something there. Well, I'm debating, Stephen, maybe leaving Facebook and sending my show over to Twitch. But I don't know. It's like Facebook has over 2 billion users, and so I don't know what's your thought on that? Because I already have stuff on YouTube. So should I go to Twitch instead, or should I do Facebook and Twitch, or what's your thought on that?
Right. Okay. There's a difference between major difference between. I'm coming back now, so I can now follow Lynda. I'll do that. The basic thing is that on Twitch, what you have is people only go there to watch video. They don't go there to chat with, well, they don't go there to post pictures of cats and dogs or their own videos. They actually go to watch video. So there's 140 million people on there.
Okay.
So there are concurrently, at the same time, there are 1 million people watching Twitch. So in terms of audience, you can carve an audience out of that 1 million quite easily. Well, with some time, if you put the time in, you'll get the audience. Yeah.
Okay.
So the audience is there, though we can take our own from Facebook. The thing is, and this is which is good for BeLive.tv, is that people are actually happy on Facebook. They're happy with what they're doing on Facebook. So the thing is, when you say Twitch, people think of gamers. So what I've started to do is I've started to say Amazon Twitch, which is true because Amazon own Twitch. And Amazon have got the marketing power behind them. And Amazon Twitch is a great place to put your videos on. And the other thing is that it Googles well because it's an open system so that you don't have to be signed in to watch videos. So Google can see it. So your videos that you do on Twitch can be seen out on Google and search for. I think that's a good thing. Yeah.
Interesting. And so Twitch, because I know like gamers use it, so I'm assuming that they do a screen share and then they're talking to their audience while they're doing games. It's kind of
that's right.
Okay, so
you've got people playing games on their own, people playing games multiplayer. So if you use a game server, and we're talking to Ben, David and I were talking to Ben yesterday. He was talking that they do a server so that 4 people can play at once, and the 4 people can chat amongst themselves and broadcast live. So.
Okay, so if you can do that, I wonder if there's an interest of people, like say for example, if you're a graphic designer, maybe there would be an interest for people to watch you design. So you could like do a screen share and just design and just talk through the design, right? I mean, there might be an interest there.
Yeah, there's a great number of people doing how-to shows, and that goes from any sort of craft, cooking, designing, painting. I think RJ's thinking of doing a show about designing messenger bots and doing it live. And there is a show which basically is chess, and that's people playing chess, and they get thousands of viewers, concurrent viewers at the same time. So it's a place to experiment. You've got more freedom. You can go outside the 4-person chat format, and you can actually experiment.
That's so interesting. Wow. It's really unlimited what you can do with that. So really, if you have a business, explore in your mind how you can use that platform to draw an audience to you for what it is that you're doing. So that's so interesting. So since it's tied to Amazon too, and Amazon, I believe, is a search engine, just like Google's a search engine. So maybe when people are searching for how to do whatever, that's coming up.
Yeah. It's all connected. It's all connected.
Do you think Twitch is going to take over YouTube, or is YouTube just too big?
It's Amazon versus Google. That's probably a fair fight. I mean, they're both global companies.
Duke it out.
I mean, they put rules in place. You can't go live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. You can't go live on Twitch and Facebook at the same time. You can't go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. If the 3 of them would actually talk to each other and stop trying to take ownership of content that we create and said, right, okay, you can go live on both at the same time, then it would make life a lot easier for us all, because we wouldn't have to take our video from Facebook to YouTube to Twitch, or from Twitch to YouTube, or from Twitch. It would just be available. I've got a channel on Facebook. This is it. These are my videos. You've got the same channel on YouTube, the same channel on Twitch, and you can go to one of the 3 YouTubes to actually watch my videos. It's not going to happen. It's a pipe dream, because they are in competition with each other. But you can. So
there's repurpose. Hani Mora has repurpose.io, which is a great way to repurpose your Facebook. I don't know if you can repurpose your Twitch videos to YouTube on that yet. I'm not sure. I haven't checked.
No, I don't know. I think he's quite possibly looking at it. He's got so many things he can do.
Yeah. 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 Go check it out, you guys. Repurpose.io. Absolutely amazing, amazing product.
Yeah.
I love it. He says, set it up and forget it. Forget about it or something like that. Set it and forget it.
Totally. And right now, the other thing that happened last Friday was, I just want to bring it up for a split second, was myself and Fons Chamberlain. We did a 12-hour marathon broadcast, and we had over 3,000 people watch us, and people were donating to the charity. And Fons fronted the show for 12 hours, and he did a darn good job of it.
You too. You produced it, right?
I was sat there in the background. Yes, I was sat where I'm sitting now, and produced the show. And we had a messenger bot on there, which I spoke about earlier, and that was allowing people to actually donate to the charity, and that was good. So that all worked, and that is fun.
Why don't you share with us? I had this question for you last week. It's like, how are you going to go to the bathroom? So logistically speaking, you're behind the scenes for 12 hours. How did you eat? I mean, there's things people do in 12-hour period. Maybe you don't usually take a nap during that 12-hour time, but how did you deal with all the behind the scenes stuff? It'd be kind of interesting to hear.
Right. Well, I was on screen, but I wasn't on screen all the time.
Okay.
So if Fons was having a conversation with somebody, then I could just leave him. I know he was happy. The setup I'd done was okay, so I could leave it for 5-10 minutes or so, which is what I did, and then I came back. Angelica made me coffees and brought them in. That was good. Angelica made lunch and cake for later in the day. So I was kept supplied throughout the 12 hours. And every so often when I needed to, I just popped off for 10 minutes. But there was one sequence I couldn't leave. And one of our well-known British actors who was in Pirates of the Caribbean, Fons interviewed him. And
Johnny Depp?
No, not so famous. One of our British actors, and it was just fascinating to listen to his stories. It was like listening to Peter Ustinov, because he used to be the greatest storyteller, and it was similar to that. So that was good.
That's
and
cool.
The charity were very happy with Fons's work and invited him back next year. So we're doing the same thing again next year for them. Because Fons has got all the videos, he's going to repurpose them. So the founder, the founder of the charity, was interviewed twice, beginning with the 12 hours and at the end, and they can be used to actually promote the charity. So Fons is going to download them, edit them, and repurpose them.
Fantastic!
Which is also good. So that was that.
Good. Sounds like it was a huge success.
It was a joy to be part of it, and it was good to give back. And because we've got the experience now, then the offer to anybody is that if you have a charity that you want to publish, then the charity bot, as it's become known, can help you actually raise funds, and we can provide you with the production to actually raise funds as well.
Awesome. So now, I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually the founder of a charity called the Giving Angels. So let's talk more about that. Yeah, I'd love to hear more. At the Giving Angels, our mission is to get homeless veterans off the streets and into homes. Yeah. So I just started it like 2 years ago. So we're fledgling and just in the beginning stages. But I'd love to hear more about how you might be able to play a part in helping us raise funds to get those homeless veterans off the streets.
Sounds good. It sounds a worthwhile cause. I'll get in touch with Fons and we can get together and talk about it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. Because you don't need to go 12 hours. You could go 4 hours.
Right.
That's more money.
Like, please don't go 12 hours. Yeah. I did a 12-hour fundraising event years ago, and it was so cool. We started at 9 in the morning and went till 9 p.m. and it was a music event, kind of like Fons had musicians, and it was really cool. It was my first like real fundraising event that I put on, and we were able to raise $80,000 that day. Absolutely amazing to be able to raise that kind of money, just by putting your effort into it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally good.
Fantastic.
Right. Okay. we're coming
So,
towards the end of the show.
well, what's going on this week with you?
Right, okay. This week I've got to ask Angelica tomorrow, but I just want to give a shout out to somebody else as well. I'm just going to bring this up on screen and put it full screen. Every year, just let me find his name first. Ross Brand does predictions for 2019. Now, last year there were 91 broadcasters took part, and this is broadcasters is a loose term, but it's people on live video, people on podcasts. And this year, 105 people actually put their ideas forward. So we're talking about Jennifer Quinn and Kim Doyle, Emmy Award-winning Mary Armstrong, and Jim Collinson, who does web podcasts for Gallup, Heather Dobson of GoDaddy, Nick Mattingly of Switcher Studio, Stephanie of Lights Camera Live, John Burke. Now, I'm not going to go through all 105. I'm going to swizzle. Cool. Well, we've not got long left. I'm going to swizzle all the way down. And I was glad to be included by Ross. And my prediction for 2019 is there will be innovations from several companies which will enable us to create memorable live experiences on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And it's all about, everything is always about, let me take that off screen and take that down. Everything is always about collaboration. And that's the thing, the people who were 105 people who were mentioned in there all sort of know each other and all work together. I mean, I don't know Mario Armstrong, and I have watched the Never Settle show, but it's a long time for me to watch live. But collaboration, I think, is the word for 2019, is people working together.
I totally agree. Collaboration, competition is dead. No, I don't. Some people would totally disagree with me, but I believe, collaboration is the new competition, because collaboration, when we collaborate, we can do so many things that we can't do alone. And so, collaborating with different industries, and, it's a different way where we can both help each other to grow and, just become better people, better businesses, and you can still generate a lot of revenue when you collaborate. Sometimes you can generate more revenue when you collaborate because you have the mind of that other person that can help you think outside of your box. And so I think collaboration is awesome, and you're doing that for sure, because you're having, all these shows that you're collaborating with people, and by me having co-hosts on my show, collaborating to see how we can, just bring different topics and keep it, fun, inspiring, and uplifting. Yeah.
Totally agree. We have a viewer. Cheryl, we both want to say hello and thank you. You're the first person to find us today. Facebook hit us. I don't know what's happening. So Cheryl, many thanks for actually joining us.
Yes, thank you. And Cheryl's moving into round 2 of Taco Tuesday, and so she'll be on the December 11th show. And you guys tune in and, watch Cheryl. You get the, Be Live community behind Cheryl. She's like a huge advocate in Be Live and BeLive.tv, you guys. So tune in and watch the show. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, I mean, Cheryl Fletcher is a friend of Cheryl Piper's. So.
It's a different Cheryl?
It's a different Cheryl. I'm sure they're cheering each other on. They always do. They always join each other's shows and get together. Hi,
Cheryl. Different Cheryl.
What are the odds? What are the odds?
I know. So funny. Yeah. So this week is for me. This week is a good week. I have a lot of conversations with people on the calendar for me, which, by the way, used to be really scary for me. But just having phone calls with people used to be scary for me. Not anymore. But I have a lot of conversations with people. I have 3 collaborative books that I'm working on right now, and it's really awesome to be able to fill the feet who change the world, and that's just as it says, 13 lessons from action takers who change the world. So if you're a person who's doing a lot out there to make change, that might be the book for you. Another book is called The Fearless Entrepreneurs. Now, I believe that everybody who is an entrepreneur is fearless. We're putting ourselves out there and doing things that other people aren't doing, because I was in corporate world for 36 years. And when I made that leap to go out of the corporate world, that was a scary thing. So I believe all entrepreneurs are fearless. And then the last one is called Invisible No More, Invincible Forevermore. So if you're a person who feels like you were, not seen and not heard before, and now you are seen and heard, this might be the book for you. So if you're interested in any of those, go ahead and just, drop a comment below, collab or collaborative book or something like that. And I'll reach out to you and just find out how you can, be part in those books. Awesome stuff happening.
Indeed. It's going to be a busy 2019 already.
Yes.
Because the
planning on it.
Talker Tuesday starts on the 8th.
Yep.
And
January 8th.
It runs for 12 weeks.
Yes.
And Cheryl is saying, yes, Cheryl and Cheryl do know each other and they do cheer each other on. So
awesome. See, they're collaborative.
True. That's the word of 2019. I think we should actually promote people working together. Because it makes sense. Because, I mean, you've got your own skill set, but we've all got different skill sets. And if you bring people together, like you do in your community group, where you actually meet up in the real world.
Yeah.
Do you want to speak about that for a moment?
Yeah, for sure. I have a group called Experiential Women's Group Mastermind, and it's so awesome, Stephen. I've been doing masterminding for about 4 years now, and I've been leading mastermind groups. And I had this idea that I wanted to have my mastermind be a little bit different, where we actually experience things. And actually, as we were talking about Twitch here earlier, I was thinking that maybe parts of my group, when we meet in public, when we meet in person once a month, that maybe part of my groups, I'll go ahead and do that live on Twitch, because that might be kind of interesting for people to see, like, what does a mastermind look like? What does it run like? And so what happens is we bring together all these different people from different walks of life, different skill sets, and then you figure out how you can work together to create something. Because, like, I have my skill set. Now, my skill set is not running a show. Like, that's Steven's skill set, right? So I do run my own show. It's just clumsy. It doesn't look very good. So bringing Stephen in to help me to do his genius, which is running the show, then that makes it so that now we have this combined collaborative effort. And it's so awesome because we're creating this really great talk show. And it's by interjecting our two zones of genius. I forgot that word, zones, zones of genius. And so, like, if you're a person who wants to have a show and you're looking for a producer, I highly recommend you reach out to Stephen, if he even has room for any more, because
Thank you.
he's just been, producing a lot of shows and just doing a great job, and everybody loves Stephen. He's amazing. So collaborating is really, really great. When I go to a networking event, Stephen, the first thing I do is, first I go into each networking event in hopes of meeting some really amazing people. I don't go to sell to anybody. That's never my intention in a networking event. So no matter where I'm meeting people, even if it's meeting them in line at Starbucks. So I go into a networking meeting with this intention of meeting somebody absolutely amazing. And then what I do is I listen to them. I hear what their needs are. I hear what their wants are, because I'm rattling through my brain, who do I know who can help them? Who do I know that has a product or service that can help them fulfill their wants and needs? It's not always me. Sometimes it's me. Most of the time, it's not. Most of the time it's not. But I'm looking for my network of how can I have my network help you get what it is that you want or that you need. And so that's another form of collaboration, right? And not everything do I have an affiliate for. It's like, I just want to help people and I just want to bring people together. So I had a friend of mine just recently, she wants to have Jack Canfield speak at her event. And I happen to know Jack Canfield. So she's like, hey, can you connect me with Jack Canfield to see if he could speak at my event? So I was like, well, let me see what I can do. So I just today I heard back from Jack, that he's available for her event. So now we're in the talks now of how we can make that happen. So the point is that collaborating with people will get you known as a person who has those connections that can make it happen. And for me, it's awesome. I just love connecting people. It's so much fun.
Totally. And a lot of good people who, you've got a great network, and it's not just having the network, it's actually making a win-win situation for people within your network, which I think you're
Yeah.
great at. Now, just catching up with Cheryl, who's saying, Cheryl actually dictates these because she's actually driving, so she's listening to us, and she actually
Okay.
dictates her rather than typing them. So quite high
Okay.
tech, quite high tech. And
Yes.
Charlie's saying, great suggestions, Lynda. I was in corporate for 32 years and also an entrepreneur now, floral designer and ex-asphalt
Yay.
company. That's a combination and a half, a floral designer and an ex-asphalt company part owner.
Asphalt?
And
Is that what you said? Asphalt?
I'll put it on the screen. If you can you read that?
I can't see the screen on my phone.
All right.
But
okay.
that is interesting. So Cheryl, so here's the thing, right? You have your floral company, and so a great thing to do is to think about how can I partner with somebody. Now you might already be doing this, and if not, then this is a great suggestion. If so, awesome. But for anybody else out there, so what you think about is rather than finding a client, is you find a partner who will send you clients that you will also send clients. So for example, in the floral type of industry, weddings, right, is I'm sure that you're providing flowers for weddings. So in the floral industry, you find like what wedding planners can I connect with rather than selling one-to-one, is you find these people who can send clients to you and vice versa, because now when you have clients coming in for flowers, floral design, that maybe you hear that they're going to get married, or maybe you hear they're going to have a baby shower, maybe you hear that they're going to have some kind of event, like a Christmas soiree or whatever, and they want to have flowers. So then you are able to, collaborate with a partner, they're called power partners. You find this power partner that can help you grow your business while you're also helping them grow their business. So it's a great way to grow your business faster is by collaborating with people, for sure, Stephen, because competition, it's just hard, but when you're collaborating, you get, next thing you know, that you have an email, hey, you guys, I just thought of you two, I'm connecting you to. That's so amazing to get that email. I do that all the time, every day, every single day. I'm connecting at least 2 people every single day. It's awesome.
Just catch up with Cheryl, who loves Jack Canfield, and as a question, where will the event be when it's arranged?
That event, it will be in San Diego, California, and we're looking at the date of October 19th is the date, I believe. Right. And we don't have all the details yet because I just heard from Jack today. So, right. So it's a matter of coordinating with the organizer of the event and making that, solidifying that and making it happen. But it's going to be a really awesome event. It's actually an entrepreneur event called Entrepreneur City. So it's one you might want to think about attending anyway, and it will be in San Diego. So look for that information. Send me a message, Cheryl, so we can just connect. Let's connect and see how I can help you.
Brilliant. Right, catching up with Cheryl again. She has done a few weddings. Getting back to what she said earlier, and is agreeing with you absolutely, because collaboration is key.
Yeah, definitely. It helps everybody. It's a win-win-win situation. I just talked to a gentleman this morning who he has a network of 5 million people, and
wow.
And what was interesting is he connected with me first. And so he reached out to me. And then as we were getting ready to get on the call, I was like, I wonder, how can I support him? He's got 5 million people. I don't have 5 million people. How can I provide a support to him? And so I started racking my brain and I figured it out. It's because he has this, it's called refer.com is the name of his website. Many people, 5 million people know about it at least, because he's got 5 million. But he does things that, for businesses and helps them do referrals and stuff. And I have a program, Finish It Fast. My Finish It Fast program helps people actually finish things that they're not finishing. It's for, helping to turn procrastinators into actionators. So I realized that my program would actually be something that could help his audience. Maybe only 0.1%, 500 people maybe, that my program can actually help them. And so I just talked to him about how I have something that's a service that can actually help his customers, so I was thinking about how can I help his customers. And so then we're actually going to collaborate on something, which is cool, because then I'm going to interview him on my show and then introduce what he has to my audience. So talking about collaboration, right? So this becomes potentially a win-win-win situation by collaborating. It's just, I don't know, it's just for me one of my favorite things to do.
Question from Cheryl. Lynda, have you ever thought of being professional collaborator using your program?
Ooh, I don't know. We'll have to talk more about that, what you mean by that, because
if the two of you get together.
Yeah, because I'm not really sure what a professional collaborator would be, but sounds interesting. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Let's talk. Let's talk for sure.
Wonderful. Right. Okay. Well, we've come to the end of the show for today.
Yes.
Yeah. Lynda, over to you.
Yeah, Cheryl, thank you so much for tuning in and for participating in Just Do It with Stephen and Lynda. You know, we love doing this show because Stephen and I are both action takers. And here's the thing, if we can inspire somebody to take action on something that they're not doing, then we're doing a great service, and we know that. And so, you know, this show is all about talking about different things that we're doing so that we can, like, again, you know, inspire and motivate, you know, you to take action on things that you are putting off or what have you. And so life is short, right? It's very short. We don't know when our last breath is going to be. So because of that, I want to make sure that you do whatever you can so that when you do get to the end, that you can say, I did everything I wanted to. This was an amazing life. No excuses, no excuses, you guys. Just get yourself out there. Whatever it is that you want to do, go do it. You have a great week.
From Wiltshire in England, goodbye.
In San Diego, California, goodbye.
And thank you, Cheryl. Take care. See you soon. Bye.
Whoop, whoop.
And that's a wrap